So one thing I've been noticing is that a lot of men have been leaving their wives, their spouses, and I don't understand that because look, look at it. Look, listen to me. So let's say you met this woman at 22, 23. 22, 23. Most people are not even that successful. Most people are still working a dead end job, about to graduate from college, something of that sort. So if you could get a woman that could be with you and like understand what you're going through because she's probably going through the same thing, wants to work with you, wants to drive with you in that beater, that $4,000, $5,000 car, that beater, still gonna love you, still is not embarrassed to be with you. And then 10, 15 years down the line, you leave that woman and then you go get someone else because they might look better than your wife is currently, or I don't know, it's just spectacular in some type of way, catches your eye in some type of way, and you leave your spouse. I don't understand that. I'm gonna tell you one thing, because even before I got saved or whatever, the relationships I was in, like if I fell in love with this woman, like there was no other girl that was gonna come before that, before my girl. Like there's no one else gonna come before. I'm not gonna be talking to nobody else, because if this woman has my heart, there's really nobody else that I really want at that moment. Because let's say I'm in love, I fell in love with this girl, a year in, I'm in love. I'm not talking to nobody else. I'm not cheating. I'm not sleeping with nobody else. I'm only gonna be with her. And that was before I even got saved. So that means I had common sense before I got saved. That means I had some little bit of wisdom before I even got godly wisdom. Most people don't have that. And when you're a Christian, you should have some type of godly wisdom about you. And if you're still falling to this type of temptation and sleeping with women, leaving your wife for people that don't really love you, don't even cherish you, don't smell your underwear, don't smell when you stink, don't smell you when you have diarrhea, um, when you shart on yourself, whatever. You're sick, you got the flu, you have a stomach ache, you don't want to get out the bed, your breath smells, your hairline's receding, you got crust under your eyes, your teeth is yellow. Man, you have a woman that could stay with you when you have all that going on, understands you, respects you, and you understand what makes your relationship last. And then you leave that to go be with a woman that doesn't really understand you, doesn't know you, and is just in that phase of just lust. They were having sex, it's great. We are both having multiple orgasms. We don't have to smell each other's underwear because we're going to take a shower before we meet each other. We're going to brush our teeth before we meet each other. Like we're going to put some cologne on so we smell good. And that's not the real representation of us, because we're not always going to wear cologne every day. We're not always going to take a shower every day. We're not always going to smell good every day. If you're not. If you're sick, when I'm sick, bro, I don't want to get up from my bed and go take a shower. I'm dirty. You have a stomach ache. Any move that you make hurts and you want to get up and go take a shower. Your woman has to experience that. And your woman is taking care of you. But you want to leave that woman to go with someone that doesn't even like that the other woman doesn't even love you like that. She does not love you. It always happens. The woman that the man leaves with, the woman that he was cheating with and leaves his spouse for that type of woman, she doesn't end up staying with him because she ends up realizing this man is not a god. He's a worthless human being. He's not even a good man. The sex only lasted for 6 months. Let's be honest here. Sex is not really that important. Let's say that's a hole that the man's gonna enter. And if the man, I don't know, is blessed genetically, whatever, could last maybe 15 minutes. Most men are not lasting above 5 minutes. That's the average, 5 minutes and below. And if you have premature ejaculation, you're not going to even last 2 minutes. Some people last in 30 seconds and a minute. Imagine that. And then let's say you have ED too as well. ED, erectile dysfunction. You have that. man, you gotta cherish a woman that really wants to be with you, bro. Like, I don't understand why people are doing this. It's hard to come by good women that actually want to stay with you. Let's say, especially if you're not successful like that. I can understand if you're successful, you make a couple of millions or like at least a couple 100,000, and you think like you have a lot of options and you could move on. That's a little bit better for you because you do have a lot of options. The more money you make, the more women you could get. But it doesn't mean that you're gonna find a woman that's gonna be for you. Is gonna love you for you or whatever. She's just there because you have a little bit of money and you could take care of her. That's what people gotta understand. If you could find a woman that she wants you to have a job, but she's not really pressing you to open up a business and do all that so you can make millions of dollars later on. She's not pressing you to make tons of money, work 80 hours a week just to support her. Nah, she's fine if you work 40, 50 hours and she works 30, maybe 40 as well. And she helps support the house. Or if you could work 50, 60 and you could support the whole house, she's fine with that. But you guys leave that type of woman to go find this woman that is maybe more attractive. I don't know. I guess gives you better sex, something like that. I don't freaking know. I don't know what you people see in this type of woman, but me, I don't understand it at all because a good woman is very hard to come by. I'm telling you that. A good woman is very hard to come by. And when I go to the gym, I see a lot of women. I don't know if they're promiscuous or like, I don't know if they're really sleeping around, but like their outfits, kind of makes them look a certain type of way. And that doesn't mean that they're a bad human being or they're getting around, promiscuous, loose. It doesn't mean all that, but it kind of tells me a lot about women that is just trying to show us too much. Like showing too much is just, that's not even my personality though. I don't like to show too much. Every time I even get something new, I feel uncomfortable, especially if I gotta be around people. Like if I get a new car or something like that, new clothes, whatever, new shoes, like I feel uncomfortable, especially if I'm around someone that doesn't have that. Like I feel like it's making me look like I'm better than them when I'm not better than them. So it's just, I guess it's just just humbleness, man. So I don't know. And if a woman could just comfortable, just like, I don't know, showing off everything that she has. I know the legging things is a trend now, so most women are gonna wear leggings, and you can't really stop that. I don't think you should stop anyone from wearing leggings, but it does reveal a lot, and those leggings are a trigger for a lot of men. For me, it's a trigger. You see a woman that's like fit, flat stomach, nice glutes, man, that's a trigger for me, because that's like pinnacle healthy woman. She's not obese, she's fit, like has a pretty shape, man, that's a trigger for me. So imagine other men that are not saved or whatever. They're not saved, they're not really walking with Christ. Imagine what they have to go through. Imagine what those type of men have to go through. I'm saved and I still have to go through that. I still have to go through that. I still have to go through temptation. And I don't know, women, I think women don't understand temptation, but I think they don't care. I think some women too also just want to have sex as bad as other men, and that's their way of getting sex. You have to attract the man to have sex, right? So they put on these clothes and attract the man that they like, and they end up having sex. So I don't know. I guess it's just them trying to attract men as well. But yeah, I just don't understand. Like, I didn't want to talk about this. Ooh, damn. My fault, yeah, I dropped the phone. So I didn't want to talk about this K-Dub thing because I was so shocked, bro. People, I was so shocked when that thing came out that he's leaving his wife. He has a mistress or something like that he met on Discord. He met a woman that he met this woman on Discord, bro. I was like, man, not K-Dub. K-Dub is doing that too, bro. You cheating on your wife too? And K-Dub has a white girl too. K-Dub, I think his name is K-Dub. Dude married a white woman. He married a white woman. So like, I'm like, if you're gonna marry a white woman, like, don't you love this woman like that? Aren't like white women the prize according to some of you black men? So you gonna leave this white woman for another white woman? And you gotta think about it, bro. A woman that is comfortable with a man that is married and she doesn't feel no type of way instilling that man and keeping that man for herself. You gotta think about that. That type of woman is not to be trusted. That woman is not to be trusted at all. She is not to be trusted, and some of you still trust these women. You want to build a life with this type of woman that is comfortable with stealing you from your spouse. Your spouse, bro. She has, like, man, she's comfortable with breaking a household that she didn't even create. This man has I think this man has 2-3 kids by this white woman that he had, his wife. And now he's about to leave those kids as single moms, or they're going to be someone's stepkids. And you know how stepfathers treat their kids. It's not always the best. So now you're going to leave your kids in another man's hands when you could have been taking care of them. You probably love them more than that stepfather probably will ever love them because he didn't create them. But now he's going to put those kids in that type of situation because of his lust. And that lust is going to destroy you, bro. Turn back, bro. Turn back, repent, follow Jesus Christ, because, bro, that lifestyle is not it. That lifestyle is not it. You had what every man wants: a good wife, kids, stable income, freedom, financial freedom. You have a YouTube channel that has 90,000 subscribers. You get probably 100,000 views a week. That's some decent money. That's some decent income. And so you have a job too. You supplement that too. Come on, YouTube is like supplementation. Basically, it supplements your income, and you have YouTube that supplements your income, and you also have probably a day job, bro. What else can you want? What else can you want? And you destroy all that just for a woman that doesn't love you, and you don't love her. It's just lust. You never understand it, but hey, it happens every day.